Hey everyone, let's have a serious talk. And what I mean by serious, so this week has been crazy. The last week and a half has been crazy for our family. We rode out Hurricane Laura, and boy, was that not a joke. So, today I want to talk about growth spurts. They are no joke. So, if this interests you, stay tuned. Let's talk, ladies. So, we all know our children are going to grow. It's part of life, it's part of nature, it's whatever you want to call it. But I knew that I was going to be buying new clothes, pick up a few things here and there. I did not expect to buy a whole wardrobe this past week. So let me explain. Little backstory. So my 12-year-old, she just turned 12, so we're trying to buy her some big girl clothes to make her feel big girl. We're doing that, and I noticed that my 10-year-old is wearing the same couple outfits that we recently bought. They are exercise clothes, and I'm fine with that. If that's her style, go for it, girl. She's comfortable. We're at home. We're not really going anywhere. So we decided that we were going to leave for Hurricane Laura, and I need to pack clothes for the kids. And I tell her, hey, I need about 7 pairs of clothes. She brings me all exercise clothes, and I'm like, go get me some clothes that, some good clothes before you outgrow them. Well, what she hadn't told me was she already outgrew her clothes. And we had just did a big clothes haul like in April or May when JCPenney's and Children's Place had all their pants on sale. And I'm like, yes, yes. I love those two places. This video is not sponsored by anyone. Okay, so I'm like, okay, can anything fit you? So she starts trying on clothes, and we just go through clothes. And I'm like, oh my God, these pants, all these brand new pants that were size 10 are way too small. They literally are capris on her, y'all. And I was just like, I cannot have my baby walking around looking like this. So we thought she only outgrew her clothes. And so I'm asking her, okay, well, go get your tennis shoes to go with your exercise clothes. And while we're on the trip, we'll go shopping. Shoes were too small too. Here's the kicker. Y'all are gonna laugh at this because I'm still in shock and I can't figure out what is going on. So here's the thing. She was wearing a size 4.5. So we naturally just assumed that she could fit her sister's shoes and they would be a little bit too big. What we did not realize was her foot was way bigger than her sister's. Now my 12-year-old wears between a 6 and a 7 in youth, depending on how the shoe made, and she wears high tops. And so it's kind of like, oh, okay, we're cool with that. These shoes should fit you. So while we were gone, we discovered, like, she just kept complaining. She's like, Mom, my feet hurt, my feet hurt. These shoes are too little. These 6.5s are too little. And I'm like, wait, what? So I'm like, okay, let's go get your feet measured. And so I go get her feet measured. And the lady's like, oh, she should wear a youth 7. And we try on different shoes that she likes, and she can't wear a youth 7. So we're like, are you sure? And she's like, well, I kind of figured she's in a women's shoe when I measured her foot, but I wanted to keep you in the youth size and see what we could find. Because I'm all about budget, because I got 4 kids. So, She wears a women's 8. Yeah, you heard me. A women's 8 at the age of 10. I'm still in shock over this. Like, I don't know what to say about this. So we go through this. She picks out the shoes that she wants, and me being me, I'm just like, I really don't want to pay this much money for shoes, but you have no shoes. You can't wear mommy's shoes because mommy's got a big foot too. And my baby's wearing flip-flops, and that's not gonna cut it with mommy. So I buy her 2 pair of shoes, and I'm just still in shock. And I go home and I tell her dad, because her dad had ordered shoes online. And I was like, babe, is it too late for you to cancel the shoes you ordered? And what size did you order? He's like, well, I ordered a 6, but it's too late because they're here. They just came today. Y'all, I was like, babe, those shoes are going to be too little. And he's like, no, they're not. I was like, yes, they are. I took her to get her feet measured. They're an 8 in women's. And he's like, what? You're lying. I'm like, no, I'm not. Seriously not. So... sorry, you see my hand. Okay, so she's wearing this women's 8, and I'm just in shock. Not only do I have to buy shoes of all varieties for her, I now have to buy clothes. And so I'm picking up clothes from Old Navy, and they had an amazing sale. So we ordered clothes from Old Navy. We went to JCPenney's because we didn't want the same issue that happened with the shoes to be the case with her clothes. So we take her in. The dressing rooms are closed because she can't put on the clothes because of COVID-19. Yay, that. But excuse me, did y'all hear that? I put the clothes up to her waist and stuff, and I'm measuring it that way. And I'm like, oh my God, these 12s look like they're going to fit just right. So I told my husband, let's just buy 2 pair of pants and 2 pair of shorts and the shirts to go with them. So we let her pick out what she wanted, and we lay all this stuff out. And we're like, okay, baby, we want you to choose the outfits that you like. So she wound up getting 2 pair of shorts and some overalls. And I'm like, we're not buying these just right. We're going to go ahead and go up to 14. Well, y'all, she really needs to wear a 14 because we get home and these 12s are fitting just right. And I'm like, oh my goodness, I am not ready for this. I am not ready for her to grow up. Not at 10. How's your 10-year-old bigger than your 12-year-old? I don't know. And my 12-year-old thinks this is hilarious, by the way. And I'm like, girl, you gonna be short all your life. So, and I just tease her like that because she's small for her age. But we were not expecting our 10-year-old to have this type of growth spurt at all. And the reason why I say this is because she was born preemie, and the doctors told us that if she didn't catch up by the time she was 2 on the growth chart, she wasn't gonna catch up. Well, she decided to catch up at 10 and shocked all of us. We are still in shock, y'all. I'm still in shock about this. My baby's growing up. I'm not ready for it, but we are getting ready for it. My kids are growing up, and I'm just not ready. And neither was my budget, because mommy had not budgeted to buy a full wardrobe. And now I gotta talk to daddy. Well, I did talk to daddy into giving me money for clothing. That was just not what I was expecting. So I also will show you how I cleaned out their closets. Well, not in detail, but I'll show you what I did with their clothes that were too little for her and how I repurposed them so I wouldn't have to spend a ton of money on all 4 kids. Now, I do pick up clothes here and there when I go out shopping. I love Walmart clothes. I mean, they're growing, so why spend a ton of money on clothes, like 1 pair of jeans? So I do pick up clothes from Walmart. Love Walmart, love Target. Oh, and we shopped at Target. It was amazing. They had some good sales. Found this cute little dress for my 5-year-old. So we'll see you there. So she wants to show you peeps, as she says, the puzzle that she just built. And it is of the United States of America. And I will actually be doing a video tomorrow on where I got this, but ever since I bought it, she's been putting it together and she loves it. And that's what all that stuff over there in the background is, a haul that I did. So,
Mommy.
So, without further ado, I'm going to show you what we've done with the old clothes. So, see y'all later. Target, and I picked this up for my 8-year-old. I love it because it says my favorite subject is unicorns. And it was only $6. Hold that please, ma'am. Then I found this lovely mustard dress. I love this. I got this for my 5-year-old and it was $10 and I was so happy. I also found these little tights right here and they're math facts to go under her little dress. It's just got different math equations on it. I love it. They were $6 as well in Target. And throughout my video today, I will be showing you different finds that I found at Target or Old Navy or somewhere like that for our school year. Because my kids